What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, legendary promoter, top ranked CEO, Bob Arum, he states that his fighter, former 3 division world champion, former 2-time Olympic gold medalist, VASILY Lomachenko, who was the unified lightweight world champion until his recent loss to now undefeated unified lightweight world champion superstar boxer Teofimo Lopez. With that said, VASILY Lomachenko was last seen in the ring against Teofimo Lopez. That was October 17th when he suffered a unanimous decision loss to Teofimo Lopez. VASILY Lomachenko has a resume: 14 wins, 2 losses, 10 wins by way of knockout. He's 33 years of age, stands at 5'7" with a 65.5-inch arm reach. Now, Bob Arum, legendary promoter, is stating that he is in contact with VASILY Lomachenko, and they are looking to make the fight happen with undefeated WBC lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin "The Dream" Haney. This is pretty ironic because prior to Teofimo Lopez fight for VASILY Lomachenko, Bob Arum stated that Devin Haney was on the wrong side of the promotional street when it came to getting the opportunity to fight VASILY Lomachenko or for the belts against Teofimo Lopez. Okay, now Bob Arum is saying that since now VASILY Lomachenko, he has 2 losses on his resume, one at the hands of Orlando Salido early in his career, who turns out to be a world champion, but more so of a journeyman than a world champion, on that level, okay? Or you say a gatekeeper. With that said, Lomachenko also lost to Teofimo Lopez, unanimous decision. Now he's somewhat, he's not as relevant as he was. He was considered the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He was considered, the greatest thing since Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, Pernell Whitaker, Sugar Ray Leonard. This is on the pedestal that he was perceived on, especially from mainstream media. With that said, Devin Haney is 25 wins, 0 losses, 15 wins by way of knockout. He's 22 years of age, stands at 5'8" with a 71-inch arm reach. Okay, last time we saw him in the ring was in November 7th, when he took on Yuriorkis Gamboa and got a unanimous decision victory over Yuriorkis Gamboa. With that said, Devin Haney, he sparked up this conversation between himself and VASILY Lomachenko when he stated that, where is Lomachenko? He's been, out of sight, out of mind, since his loss to Teofimo Lopez. VASILY Lomachenko, he responded. Devin Haney and VASILY Lomachenko, they were going back and forth. VASILY Lomachenko asked Devin Haney, listen, you keep talking, we can make the fight. Devin Haney said, I'm free the end of April, early May. VASILY Lomachenko said, that's standard time for me to be ready, and I could be ready. But I don't believe it's going to happen in that time frame. VASILY Lomachenko, he suffered a shoulder injury in which he had surgery on his shoulder. And he's looking to get back in the ring in the summertime. It looks like Bob Arum is going to make a fight between Lomachenko and Nakatani, okay, in his next fight coming back. And then Bob Arum wants to make the fight between Lomachenko and Devin Haney. He says that this is a great fight, a great opportunity for both guys. No, it's more so a great opportunity at this point in time for VASILY Lomachenko, more so than it is for Devin Haney. Now, it is still a legacy fight for Devin Haney, because because VASILY Lomachenko is very, very decorated, okay? His amateur background, his professional, he's the fastest person to become a 3-division world champion until he was dethroned by a now 3-division world champion and on the verge of being 2-division undisputed world champion simultaneously, Clarissa T-Rex Shields, okay? So, he has a history, his accomplishments are nothing short of spectacular, okay? With that said, it's looking like he's going to face Nakatani. Nakatani is 19 wins, 1 loss, 13 wins by way of knockout. He stands at 5'11.5", nearly 6 feet tall with a 71-inch arm reach. We last saw him in the ring against Felix Verdejo December 12th when he got a dramatic stoppage victory after getting up off the canvas twice to stop Felix Verdejo. Prior to that, he lost to Teofimo Lopez in unanimous decision. But a lot of people pointed to that fight with Nakatani and Teofimo Lopez and said that Nakatani exposed a lot of flaws in Teofimo Lopez's game. With that said, obviously, Vasily Lomachenko is looking to get back in the mix. But Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko, they did not have a rematch clause. And Teofimo Lopez is stating that he thought so high of himself or so low of me that he didn't even think that he needed a rematch clause. Therefore, I will never give him a rematch. So Lomachenko is looking to regain the world championship title, and the only way to do so is get the WBC title. Ironically, that he vacated to fight Richard Commey, Teofimo Lopez winner, which was Teofimo Lopez in a unification bout. He became franchised, and Devin Haney, he was elevated to the WBC world champion, lightweight world champion, when Devin Haney was his mandatory. Now he's looking to get an opportunity to fight Devin Haney to get that belt and become relevant again, okay? This would be a fantastic fight, in my opinion. I believe that Devin Haney should take this fight. I believe that Devin Haney will be victorious in this fight. I believe that Devin Haney's athletic ability, his range, his length, his ring IQ, his quickness will give Lomachenko fits, right? Because Lomachenko, we saw in the Teofimo Lopez fight, as I told you guys, you know, all of those little nuances and tricks that he uses, and all of those little angles, and that would be null and void with Teofimo Lopez, because Teofimo Lopez is young, he's athletic, he's very quick, and he would, when Lomachenko goes to use those angles, they won't be there. And that's exactly what happened. He didn't know how to make the adjustments until he went 7 straight rounds without throwing double-digit punches, because he was himself confused, okay? And now he did win 8, 9, 10, and 11 straight, but that's because he was, dare I say, desperate to a degree, and very, very aggressive, okay? Unlike his normal self. It was out of character for Vasily Lomachenko to fight that way, but he knew he was behind big on the scorecards. Not to mention Teofimo Lopez, he decided to stand flat-footed in the middle of the ring, looking to sit down on his punches to try and knock out or get Vasily Lomachenko out of there, and he wasn't ready to go, and thus the reason he gave away those rounds, and big, because Vasily Lomachenko hurt him a couple of times very bad, and it seemed like he could have been on the verge of stopping Teofimo Lopez. But Teofimo Lopez, he weathered the storm. He came back in the 12th round, and he won it big, and he seemed like he was on the verge of stopping Vasily Lomachenko. So, you know, it was an action-packed fight. You know, it was a lot of tension. It was highly anticipated, you know, but like I said, I picked Teofimo Lopez because of the skill set. And I knew once he go up in size, that being Lomachenko, all of the angles and all of the footwork and the matrix style and all of that is going to disintegrate when you step up against certain level of competition. Now, Devin Haney is even more athletic and even more rangier than Teofimo Lopez. Now, he doesn't have the power Teofimo Lopez had, but he has enough power, is respectable, that he's going to get Lomachenko's respect, and Lomachenko won't just dart in. Lomachenko, he struggled with the likes of Luke Campbell. Lomachenko has very short arms with a 65-inch arms. So that means Devin Haney is going to have a 6-inch arm reach advantage to go along with his athletic ability. His footwork is just as quick or quicker than Lomachenko's, with his accuracy and his defense. See, that's the thing. He's slicker. He's slightly slicker than Lomachenko, okay? And he's accurate. So with that said, Luke Campbell, he had a lot of success against Lomachenko due to the fact that he's very rangy, okay? He stands at 5'9" with a 71-inch arm reach. But he is not as quick-footed as Devin Haney. So Devin Haney has a 71-inch arm reach like Luke Campbell, but he's much more athletic. And if Luke Campbell's flat-footed style, but just having the range and being able to control the distance, gave Lomachenko issues and looked like he hurt Lomachenko a few times during their fight, you know, Devin Haney absolutely has just as much power as Luke Campbell, if not more, but he's far more athletic. He's far more gifted. So I believe that Devin Haney is going to win this fight, you know, big time. And he's going to, you know, this is going to be an announcement to the world. There's a lot of reports surfacing that Devin Haney could face Jorge Linares in his next fight in May. Okay, April 24th is looking like. You know, that's a great fight for Devin Haney. Again, Jorge Linares, another guy who's athletic, who has quick hands, quick feet, and is somewhat rangy. He gave Lomachenko problems. He even dropped Vasily Lomachenko in their fight. Okay, now Jorge Linares, 47 wins, 5 losses, 29 wins by way of knockout. 5 times he was knocked out himself, but he has a lot of power. Okay, he's very rangy, and his reach is only 69. So Devin Haney has a 2-inch arm reach advantage over Jorge Linares. Now Jorge Linares, like Devin Haney, stands at 5'8". You know, he's obviously older at 35 years of age. Last time we saw him in the ring was February of 2020 when he defeated Carlos Morales via knockout, okay, in impressive fashion. But Jorge Linares, again, he gave Vasily Lomachenko a lot of problems in their fight. Now, again, this took place back in May of 2018, and he did lose TKO. Lomachenko ended up stopping him. But again, he dropped Lomachenko in the fight. He gave Lomachenko issues with his athletic ability, with his quickness, with his arm reach. Again, and he's not as fleet-footed and slick as Devin Haney. He doesn't have, the ability, the athletic ability of Devin Haney. So, I believe that Devin Haney's skill set is going to be a problem for Vasily Lomachenko. I believe they always knew Devin Haney's skill set was going to be a problem. That's why Devin Haney, once he became his mandatory, they weren't looking to honor it. So this was going to be a very interesting fight. Like I said, they're looking to make the Nakatani fight in June, and Devin Haney's going to fight more than likely in April, end of April, nearly May. So that means that they could meet up probably in September. This would be a huge fight, okay? Obviously, Devin Haney, he wants to face Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez more than likely is going to fight around the same time they're going to fight in June, okay? So, and that's going to be against his IBF mandatory challenger in George Kambosos Jr. So they'll all be in line to face off against one another. Devin Haney's in a great position. I like the Lomachenko fight if he can't secure the undisputed showdown with Teofimo Lopez. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to White Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.